I've already started this project. As you can see, most of this stone is from that area with the parking lot. You see, this is a low spot, so all the surface water from the neighbor property goes on top of this. So they should have enough French drain like on top of the other one, or closer to the surface would have helped as well. But I'm just gonna keep building this area with stone, and that would help with drainage as well. When it's wet, it really helps me to see where at least where the soft spots are, and then I can jam some stones into that. Ooh. Yes. I'll put some oil on this to protect it. I got a small mark at the end there, but a little bit of oil up in there and it should be good. Push some of this rock down here. Hope the corner doesn't break. I have to dig this trench by hand because if I'm taking down the machine here, I'm just destroying the lawn again. Plus there's some pipes going underneath there and I don't want to cut those. Okay, that's it for today. Clean this up some more tomorrow and put the French drain in. Maybe some stones. I was standing here with my excavator hammering on that spot, and so it has pushed the tile down a few centimeters, if you can see that. It should have been a little bit lower, and I can see that now because I've removed most of the loose stone. So this and this. So I'm just gonna quickly hammer this. I'm on 41 hours. So I'll just I'll do the oil change after this. That took about 1 hour. Once you get the hang of it, it's okay to use that small hammer. One thing that's a little difficult is if you're standing in a slope and you kind of get an angle, or if you're trying to, like, if there's something sticking up and you can't get the hammer to, it just slides to the sides. But now it's about the same height as the lawn here, so I can just take some dirt from the trailer, pull it over. I'm gonna do the oil change now. The machine has 42 hours on it, and the first oil change is at 50 hours. So yeah. Here we go. Should be 3.6 liters in this one. And here's also a grease circ for the slewing ring. I think you're supposed to grease that every 50 hours or so. I don't know if you can see this, but the oil filter is down in between there, so I think I have to take this out to reach it. Okay, so I had to take these two off to get access to the filter. I can reach it, but I can't turn it. And this is the tool that came with. I can't fit that inside there, so yeah. Okay, I got it clamped down now, and if I can just break it loose. So I finally got it loose, and I was using this tool and this one with a that you can turn. So get this tool if you have a machine like this. So I tried using a pipe wrench on it, so don't do that. Ja, det är bra att titta på hand. This is where you fill the oil. You take off this plate, and I just take off the headrest, and I just lean the seat against the window. So I've seen the Kubotas, they have a small hatch in this cover, so you can just take off the hatch and fill. So that's a little bit easier, of course. I think that's that might be one of the downsides to these Chinese machines, that they're not always so service friendly. I'm gonna glue this sound insulation on to the back plate here. That's 3 liters, and I take the last 0.6 afterwards. Let's try again. Kind of messy. Just spilled some oil on the joysticks. Yeah, 50-60%. About in the middle. That's good. Also filled this a little bit up again. There's a small hole actually on the top of this cover, so if you're standing a little sideways, it might leak out a little bit. So yeah, so you have to take off this, and maybe you also have to take off this to change the oil filter, and then you need that chain tool. And I put some insulation on the hatch under the seat, and I also glued some insulation under the seat. I think I should put some of these sound insulation panels behind the seat as well, and see if that can help with the acoustics. So that belt was also really loose. I tightened that as well. I made this little service book. I just took the maintenance schedule from the Kubota U17 manual, because it's the same engine. It's the only difference I could find between, well, there was a few differences between the Ripa manual and the Kubota manual, and that was that the Ripa manual just said to change fuel filter, and some of the filters they basically said to change more often, and I'm just gonna go with the Kubota manual because it's a Kubota engine, right? So fan belt tension and oil filter, 50 hours, so 42 hours. yeah, this is all the fill that we got out of that. We can take more if we want to. This might be enough to at least to cover the stones. Of course I would like to have this area higher up. I still have that drain that I need to cover, clean out, and put some stones in. I'm gonna take the big rocks down there and the small rocks in the drain. Hey. Yeah, that's good for now. Yeah, that one's loose. I'll have to take that with the excavator. Yeah, at least now the water from the gutter will won't be on the surface of the lawn, so everything helps. The next project will be to spread out this material and do some final touches there, I guess. Go over it one more time with a bucket and with the tilting bucket and make it real smooth and nice. So this project is a continuation of the last project and the last project and so on. So there's kind of a, yeah, it's not just random projects, it's kind of I'm developing this property down here, and yeah, it builds on and builds on. You should also check out my 7 episodes on how I built the well, if you like this, because that was a really cool project. All right. Var det bra?
Jeg tror det.